Well, hey there, and welcome back for another Secondhand Opinions video. I'm Jason Alderman, the internet's favorite fat mouth, fat ass, bringing you fat stacks of fucked facts. And you know, sometimes I fucking hate being right. Not stoked about being right, but let's dig into it, I guess. Trayford Pellerin, police clash with protesters in Lafayette, Louisiana, fatal shooting. Yeah, I saw that coming. Protesters and police clash in Lafayette, Louisiana, a day after police fatally shot Trayford Pellerin, a 31-year-old black man, outside a convenience store on Saturday night. Protesters blocked traffic as they gathered in Moss Street, in Lafayette, near a police precinct to protest Pellerin's death, CNN affiliate KTC reported. Police in riot gear gave a 10-minute warning before releasing flares and smoke canisters into the crowd of protesters, KATC reported. Afterward, interim Lafayette Police Chief Scott Morgan drew a distinction between protesters who organized an event earlier in the day and those who had chosen to be malicious, he said. People blocked important roadways and started several fires in grass areas, and police observed some throwing fireworks into one of their buildings. Our intent is not going to be just to let the people disrupt our town and put our citizens and motorists and our neighbors in danger. We're going to use those resources that we have and those other agencies, and we're going to enforce these laws, he said. The protest came after ACLU in Louisiana called for an independent investigation into Pellerin's death, which the police did immediately. Which they said was captured on video, which it was. If you watched mine, you saw it. I'm sure you've seen it elsewhere too. CNN is working to obtain and verify the video. Looked pretty real to me, guys. Once again, video footage has captured a horrific and deadly incident of police violence against a black person who was brutally killed in front of our eyes. Alana Odoms, Hebert Executive Director of the ACLU in Louisiana, said in a statement. So we get the point. They're upset about this fella losing his life in Louisiana. It's sad. It's unfortunate. But you can't just go walking down the street with a knife in your hands, and then when the police ask you to cease and desist and stop and answer some questions, you ignore them and wander down the street for another half a mile before you approach a convenience store where obviously you're not in your right mind to some degree. So they can't let you near civilians. The average human can move approximately 20 feet in 3 seconds. That's faster than a person can draw their pistol and fire, even if you're trained pretty good. That means in order to keep him from going and taking hostages, whatever, yeah, unfortunately, he lost his life. I'm not happy about that at all. But it was warranted. It's unfortunate. Could have been prevented if he'd have just set down the knife, set himself on the ground and answered some questions, etc. I don't know what led to his situation being there, but you don't just wander around with a blade in your hands. Now, that being said, you folks up there rioting in Louisiana, you better settle the fuck down on account of you got bigger fish to fry. Louisiana prepares for back-to-back arrival of two storms. New Orleans. Two hurricanes could hit southeast Louisiana 2 days apart, forecasters at the National Hurricane Center said Saturday. Tracks were still uncertain Saturday, and both systems were still tropical storms, but the center issued a hurricane watch for the New Orleans area, indicating that hurricane force winds could arrive within 48 hours. The city of New Orleans advised residents to have 5 days' worth of food and water on hand, rather than the usual 3. Tropical storms Laura and Marco both appeared to be heading toward the same general area. Governor John Bell Edwards, Democrat, declared a state of emergency on Friday so the state can help local governments prepare for the storms. Asked President Donald Trump on Saturday for a federal emergency declaration. So there it is, guys. They used this poor man's death for more fuel for the fire. They went out and had more I'm not saying that folks protesting peacefully are unreasonable. I'm just saying some of the people who were involved were unreasonable. So, batten down the hatches. Shit got hot. Now it's about to get wet. Take care of yourself, Louisiana.